Hello, geeks, and welcome to Geeks for Geeks. This is Sai Prakash here, and today we are solving day 24th problem of our 30-day Geeks coding challenge. And the problem today is the gadgets of Dora Land. And let's read the problem statement and let's find out how to solve this. And it is given as easy problem, so it should be a simple problem to solve. So in Dora Land, people have unique identity numbers called DID. And Doraemon owns the most popular gadget shop in the Dora Land. And since these gadgets are in high demand and he has only K gadgets left, he decided to sell this gadget to his most frequent customers only. N customers visit his shop, and the DID of each customer is given in array. And in case two or more has visited the shop, same number, he gives a priority to the customer with higher DID. Find the DIDs of the people he sells his K gadgets, right? So this is basically a simpler problem. No, you can forget all this story because so the problem is can be simplified into a single line. That is, we have to return K most frequent numbers, right? So that is what you have to do. So this is a thing that happens in the competitive programming, right? So the problem is will be very simple to solve, and it can be asked in a a single line, but instead of that they give it in a form of a story, because so that is how the problems are in the real life, right? So in real life no one will ask us to invert a binary tree, right? So we have to invert a binary tree because that is being inculcated into a real life situation. So yeah, so it is always nice to know if you can grasp the actual problem from the problem statement, because many coding contests like Google's hash code or even Kickstarts, they give like multiple pages of question, and no, I hardly even read the problem, let alone solving the problem. So take a note of that. So this is a very easier problem, and it is a classical hashing problem. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a hash map, that is I'm going to take a dictionary, and I'm going to store the count of each customer, that is their IDs, and I'm going to return the K numbers which have the highest frequency. So for that I'm going to do some sort of sorting. So let me just implement that, and we'll talk more about that. So as I said, we are going to use hashing. So I'm going to initialize a dictionary, and for I in so let me just call it as I. So I can avoid through keystrokes here. So for I in A, so if I not in D, then make an entry. So D of I is equal to 1, else that is already present. So D of I plus equals to D of 5 plus equals to 1. Right now let me just print the array, and you can see what this dictionary consists of. And for now let's return 1. Let's return 1 and 2. Let me just print the dictionary so that we can understand what we are doing exactly. So I have simply made an sorry, it is going to be called as a dictionary. So for now I just made a dictionary, and this dictionary will store each customer and their count, right? So this is what we have. So customer 1 has the count of 3, customer 2 has a count of 2, customer 3 has a count of 1. So if we can sort these numbers based on their frequencies, right? So then we can simply get idea of who is the most visiting customer, right? So I have to sort this. So this is how I'm going to do the sorting. Let me just comment this out, and I'm going to say D is equal to, that is sorted off. I'm going to sort the dictionary, and I'm going to pass a key. Key is going to be my count, so that is their value, that is the frequency. In Python we have lambda function, so we can do that using lambda. So lambda x, and I'm going to say d of x, that is its value, and x. Do the sorting based on that, and I'm going to say return me the first k elements, and let me just print d, and I can simply return d. So I can say this is as an answer, D answer, and D answer. So let me just see what's happening. Oh, sorry, there's a typo. So we are simply saying that sort these elements based on their values, but we have a typo again. It is lambda. So lambda is nothing but it's a function without it can be considered as an anonymous function. right? So this is how we are doing it, and let me just submit this, and I think this should. Oh, sorry, I have to comment this out, and if I submit this, and this should do the trick. Okay, we have a error here. So what's the error? So in the test case of 5, 1, 2, 3, we are returning 1, but we are expecting 5. Why is that? Yeah, so there is this case, right? So in case of two or more customers visited same number, so we have to return give highest priority to DID. So DID we have to return. We have to do this in. So yeah, we have to do this in reverse. So reverse is equal to true. Now this is what happens. So it will always try to sort them based on the frequencies. But whenever the frequencies are equal, I'm going to say reverse is equal to true. So this is going to sort them with the highest customer first, right? So if I now submit this, so this should do the trick. Yeah. And it is waiting, and yeah, it is satisfied. So this is how we can solve this problem. And again, the time complexity is within a n, because see, yes, we can say that we are sorting here, and sorting takes n log n, but we are not sorting n elements here. We are, we are sorting maximum of what number of keys, right? So this is going to be in the given range itself, right? So this is how we can solve this problem. I simply taken a hash map, and I have sorted them based on their frequencies, and then I'm returning what is the maximum numbers that are required. So we required k numbers, so I'm going to spit out k numbers, first k numbers, right? So I hope this video was helpful, and please give a like, and subscribe to Geeks for Geeks if you haven't. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next day.